Honestly, if I had known what I know today, I wouldn't have moved a gram of it.
The focus is to get back to where I belong, and that's having free will to do what I want every morning and go where I want and work, because I'm 75 years old. I'm not gonna 10 years from now when I'm 85, I'll probably be like Mr. Magoo, and I think that whatever I have to say and whatever I have to do, I have to get it done in the next 10 years. Sometimes negative things need to happen before positive things can happen.
My name is George Jung, former inmate, federal prison number 19225-004. When I went into prison, I was completely anonymous. No one knew who I was. But when I got out, the whole fucking world knew who I was. I love you guys. God bless you. I love you.
It's just crazy, I'm telling you. Everyone's walking up to me in the street wanting to take a selfie. I said, what the fuck is a selfie? I think what I'd like to do is grab a film crew and start from the beginning. I want to tell people the good stuff intertwined with the bad stuff and let them really know how it all came about.
This is like some kind of cocaine-driven Tom Sawyer. He loved adventures.
George Jung was to cocaine like Henry Ford was to the automobile industry.
Chaos ruled. And when it was chaotic, we were sort of like in control in a way. We did not care.
You know what that's from? Jerking off in prison for 20 years, waiting for you to come visit.
George and I wrote to each other for over 14 years before we actually met face to face. I was his mistress and it was all erotica. You stand before me naked, your heart exposed and bleeding, nipples erect, arms outstretched as you beg me to give you some relief. He's gonna kill me for telling me that.
It was about the money in the beginning, then it came to the realization that it was about the high. It's like a gambler, money just is a tool for him to sit at the table. My room was over here, right up there in that corner. That tree, when we planted it, was a twig that high. Why does a guy who has $100 million, and he's young and he has and
Why does he keep risking his freedom? Exactly.
because he's bored as hell when he's not doing it.
Holy shit. Is he conscious? Okay, we'll head that way. George is passing out. I don't know what's going on. He's being rushed to the hospital.
You know, with the good comes the bad, and Clint Eastwood said it the best, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I don't know how to do this. I know how to smuggle, okay? On a handshake and make millions. I did it. But this is all fucking too complicated for me.
George was very connected to the Medellin cartel, obviously very tied in with Carlos later, with Pablo Escobar, talking and negotiating at the highest levels. But George was not a good businessman. George did not know what to do with his money. George was in this for the thrill of the experience.
Although he pled guilty, the government objected to his getting any credit for that. While he was awaiting trial and the charges pending, which were serious charges, Jung tried to arrange perhaps the assassination of the witness so that she would not testify against him.
The physical violence, the verbal abuse, the drugs. I was a witness to a lot of things that I should have never seen as a child. It's ugly when you're 10 years old and praying that while they drink, that they do the white stuff. Because if they just drink, you know it's gonna be bad. But if they drink and do the white stuff, then they'll just talk all night long.
I just can't fucking live like this anymore. It's fucking insane. I'm just too goddamn old and tired and worn out. I mean, fuck it, man. It's all too much now. It's too much.
Can you believe that in 1972, I was a 30-year-old kid with $100 million in cash? Just a boy from Boston, looking to have a good time and make some money along the way. For some reason, the gods of chaos elected to let me live my journey longer than most. Maybe you could call me an ambassador of the outlaws.
This is part of the journey, you know. If the journey was all good and there wasn't any downside, how would you even know what the upside was?
You probably think you know my story, but you have no fucking idea about what my life was really all about.